Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin Brian here with Bitcoin Fam. And today I'm going to do a video on Cosmos ecosystem and the Atom token. So if you could, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, hit the like button, leave a comment. All of that stuff will really help us out. Thanks. So before I start the video, I just got to put out the disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. It is my opinions and views, and to be used for entertainment purposes only. So let's get right into Atom. Atom is the native token of Cosmos, a decentralized network that provides open source tools for developers to create their own interoperable blockchains. So pretty much, it's the interchain for all blockchains. So one blockchain can't communicate with the other blockchain. They're different codes, different languages. So Binance chain can't communicate with Bitcoin or Solana or all these different chains. They can't communicate. So Cosmos solved that problem. It's like it created one big bridge for all these other chains so they could go ahead and swap data and communicate with each other. So, and that's what Atom is, but it's much more secure than these bridges that are out there. So anyway, let's get into who the developers were. It was Jay Wan and Ethan Butchman. I really don't know much about them, but that's who went ahead and posted their white paper on Cosmos in 2016 and released its software in 2019. So you can go ahead and do a search on them if you'd like. I haven't. But they're, I think, one of the highest blockchains out there with the number of developers working on it. So it's definitely a legitimate project and ecosystem, so you can look here on their website. You go to cosmos.network, it'll tell you right here, built on the interchain. What is the interchain? Build a blockchain using the best-in-class open source libraries and services. You can scroll down here. They have enter a new universe of connected services, over 249 plus apps and services and growing, over 50 billion digital assets under management. Wow, I had no idea that was going on. You can see the Cosmos apps and services connect using IBC, the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol. This innovation enables you to freely exchange assets and data across sovereign decentralized blockchains. So that's amazing, and it's secure, very secure. It's serving as an economic center of the interchain. The Cosmos Hub is a blockchain that provides vital ecosystem services, marketplace security provider, router, custodian. They're secured by the Atom. In return for securing the services on the Cosmos Hub, transaction fees and staking rewards are distributed to Atom stakers. And full disclosure, I own Atom, and all of my Atom is actually currently being staked on the Exodus wallet. I'm getting over 18% right now. So to me, it's a no-brainer. And I've had Atom I probably started buying it back in 2020, and I bought it all the way through 2021, the bull market, and even on the downside a little bit. But I haven't really purchased much lately, but my holdings is still growing because I'm staking it. It's a great opportunity. The only downside with the staking is if you do stake it, just be aware that it takes 21 days to unlock your coin so you can trade them, sell them, swap them, whatever you'd like to do with them. So you can see what's coming, interchange accounts, where interchain accounts, one secure account for all your digital assets. That's coming soon. Swap tokens and collectibles, decentralized exchange is coming soon. Liquidity pools, wrapped Ethereum and Bitcoin, all coming soon. They actually have a liquidity pool using Osmos now, and that's on the Cosmos ecosystem as well. So a lot of things going on, definitely, with Cosmos. So I usually go check it out too on CoinGecko, just to get some more data. You can see it's, the last 24-hour range. Wow, it's 10% swing from low to high. Definitely a volatile market right now. Crypto has been over the last day or two anyway. Total market cap almost 2.7 billion, over 200 million in trading volume in 24 hours. So decent trading volume. It's a little less than 10% of its market cap, but definitely plenty of liquidity. A little under 300 coins circulating supply. One thing I found out was when I was doing some research on it, over 65% of their coins that are out there are being staked. So they're not even being actively traded on the markets. They're in wallets being staked. People believe in this coin. To hold that much in staking or in wallets, that's crazy. So I feel safe with my coins, especially you see a lot of there's quite a few large holders of Atom with over $1 million worth of Atom. So you're thinking 65% of those people are staking their coins. I think it's a strong project and something I believe in. I'm surprised that it's not as big as it is. I'm surprised this isn't more like 20 billion. It's only 2.7 billion market cap. So I think there's plenty of room for it to grow. You can go down here and see its all-time high was $44.45. So if it went there, that's roughly like a 4.5x that it would grow if it hits its all-time high. I think it's going higher. I really think this thing could be $100 coin. So from where it is, that would be probably like a 10 to 12x at the peak of this next bull market. That's where I think it's going. But it's a safer hold too. So it kind of balances out my portfolio. It's not a high risk as some of the coins I hold, but it's a little bit more risky than like holding Bitcoin or Ethereum. But could it take some market cap away from Ethereum? Possibly. Well, we'll go to the total market cap here real quick, just to pull up some more data. Like, here we go. We can see Ethereum right now is 243 billion, where Cosmos is at 1% of that. So a little more than 1% of that. So I feel, if Cosmos, I think it could really 20x anyway, maybe 50x. So if it 50x from its price right now, so that would be 50x. That would be roughly, $450. Will it get that high? Well, if it 50x, it would be roughly 130 billion. So it would be right in here. But the rest of the market would be, I think Ethereum is going to be a $1 trillion coin, possibly someday. Will this be 500 billion by the end of this bull market? I think it's very possible. I think that could 5x. Maybe this could be $1 trillion by itself, because people have talked about Ethereum where that could hit $10,000. So if that was $1 trillion, could you envision Atom, which is now currently, I think it was 29? Could you envision that? If Ethereum is $1 trillion, could this be, instead of 1% of what Ethereum is worth, could it be 10% of what Ethereum is worth? If it was 10% of what Ethereum was worth, and Ethereum's $1 trillion, this would make this 100 billion. So that would definitely, 100 billion. So that would be 33x anyway. So that would put this probably around $350. Even if it did half of that, and this turns into like a $50 billion coin, which I think is very, very possible, that would put this roughly at $150 to $200. So there's definitely growth potential with this coin. And they're constantly writing new code and updating their code and the software for this ecosystem. So it's very strong, very secure. But you look at people, it doesn't have the buzz like some of these other coins where they think they're going to 50, 100x or whatever. You can see they're only saying $73 by 2030. I think that's going to be, that could be like by the end of 2024, that could be $73, or at least the peak of the bull market. But like I said, could this be a $150 coin, $200 coin? Maybe. We have to wait and see. Only time can tell. But I'm holding mine, like I said, for at least to the beginning, middle of 2025. Here's the weekly chart for Atom, weekly candle wicks. You can see back in 21, it almost made like a double top. And then it just crashed for 6 months, to the summer of 2022. And then it just kind of went sideways with a little bit of a downtrend until middle of October. And like we said before, another word for October in cryptocurrency is Uptober. And it definitely started going up. But it hit the 50-day moving average as resistance, and now it's trying to fight through that. If it can break above roughly $10, and then we'll have some more resistance, probably, $14, $15. If we can get by that, definitely going to be smooth sailing up to $30. And then from there, I think it could be all-time high, pushing that, and then we'll be in price discovery. And I really think it could be triple digits. Definitely. I think $150, $200 is very, very doable for Atom token, for the Cosmos ecosystem. But I'm going to go ahead and change this real quick to my daily candle wicks. Just change the data a little bit. Just see how it looks on the day chart. A little bit shorter time frame. And you can see here, this one definitely looked a little more promising than the weekly. It broke above the 200-day moving average, came back down, tested it as support, and now it's going back up. But we'll see what happens here. If it can get above like this $10 mark, and then once it's there, and then like I said, it was probably around $15 or so to break. So, but this definitely looks like it's trending up. You can see from middle of October to the middle of November, that month, it went up quite a bit. I had a good jump up from this low here. We went up to, roughly 68% in a month. So that was great growth. So, but now it's got to retest some lower levels for support, which is healthy. We want that. We want to build up some support. So that's what it's doing here. Hopefully this will be good support, and go ahead and bounce off this and get above the $15, the $10, and then next stop would be probably 15, and then it could be a quick double. So anyway, that's my take on Cosmos ecosystem and the Atom token. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you could, please subscribe, hit the bell notification, leave a comment. All of that will really help us out. Thanks, and have a good night.